Thursday, another day of a podcast of Invest in Your Future. You guys know I come every Thursday around 12 Eastern Standard Time to um to help to drop what I know and try to help out. And I always try to put out as much content as I can because if you're trying to promote something yourself, you should be doing the same thing. Um, if you're trying to, like I said, like one of my best podcasts, I believe, was marketing, and it just gave out good content for people who want to put out there for messages for in terms of what they want to do, in terms of what they're trying to do. Um, and myself, I'm always trying to put something together myself, so I always have something cooking. Just getting the podcast here. It's always the slowest to load. There it is. All right. Start recording. No, it didn't. There it is. Welcome back to another episode of Invest in Your Future. I'm your host, Kenny, CEO of Corunda Group Corporation. I want to thank you guys for joining me on the YouTube, on the podcast, on the Instagram Live. I want to thank you guys for reaching out and sending us text, comments, questions, likes, and subscribes. I'm going to have a new office with better lighting and everything for the people who watch the videos. Don't worry, I'm working on it. I know it's not the best quality, but you know, hey, you got to start somewhere. So, I want to thank you guys on the YouTube. Send us comments, subscribe on the Facebook. Same thing. Send us comments, subscribe. Instagram, same thing. Please let us know how we're doing, what you like, what you don't like. If you have questions, if you have guests you want us to see on the show, let us know. We always want to reach out. First things first, June 30th, the first Invest in Your Future seminar, Zero to Millions in Assets. It's a very important statement. Zero to millions in assets. June 30th, Burlington Hilton Garden Inn. We're having the seminar. Is going to be crazy. We had to move the seminar to that location because we had so many signups. So please get your tickets if you have not gotten your tickets. Tell friends, family, even your enemies. Let them know that this event is going to be life changing for anybody who comes. The event is $30. $30 is not going into my pocket. I'm not making any money off this seminar. It's going to be strictly for the coffees, the tea, and all these little things that they try to in the hall itself. So for me, it's just giving out knowledge and taking out my time to help people. So please let people know. Either they can go to Eventbrite, search Invest in Your Future. They can buy tickets directly through the website, or they can contact us at 781-244-0009, or anywhere you listen to this, there's going to be a link that directly can get you to the tickets. So please let us know if you need access to tickets. We have a limited amount of tickets left over. I think we only have, maybe 10, 15 tickets left. To be honest, that's it. And that's because we have a certain capacity because of fire code. So there's only a couple more tickets left. So please make sure you grab your tickets as quickly as you can. If you need us to deliver them, let us know. We can help you out. Now, if you have questions or comments, also leave them out, and we would love to reach out to you and help you if you have any of those in terms for yourself, but also for the event and what you want to learn. We've put on a bunch of podcasts. Go back and listen to the podcasts. They're on iTunes. They're on Stitcher. They're everywhere you can listen to a podcast. Just search Invest in Your Future, and you can listen to those previous podcasts. And you kind of get questions, and you can get answers in terms of maybe if you have questions about what the seminar is going to be about. But like I said, we're trying to help people their credit trying to help people their finances, and then trying to help people learn how to invest. That's what we're trying to help. Those three topics are major, especially in the African American community, or people trying to be entrepreneurs, or people trying to be business people, or people trying to write a book, or people trying to do whatever, get into real estate. They need to have a foundation. This is the foundation that everybody needs and uses to launch themselves to wherever they want to get to. But you need the foundation. So make sure you sign up for the seminar June 30th. Zero to Millions in Assets, 5 Wheeler Road, Burlington, Mass, Hilton Garden Inn, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. I can't wait to see you guys there. Now, today's topic, it's very interesting because the way I started the podcast was I was talking about people, how they can get attention, how they can work on themselves in terms of promoting something. And today's topic is attention. Now, I'm going to take it a different route. Most people think attention is, is always good thing. It's always, but I'm going to take it a different route. In terms of attention, attention is key, but in certain aspects. So attention, if you're let's say, you're trying to be successful, the problem that's hindering you is, where is your attention going? Where is your mind going all the time? This is your attention. This is where most of your actions go to. So where is your attention going? So you if you see your day, if you could record your day, if you could, document your day, you'd find out you spend your attention to about 2 to 3 things, the most 4, if you really think about it. And people think they're productive, and people think they do a lot of things, but to be honest, they really, if you document someone's day, typical day, they do anywhere from 2 to 4 things the whole day. They just do them for a long period of time. Now, so let's say if you're a typical person, you work a 9 to 5, your typical day is you go to work, you work the whole day, and then you might have a afternoon routine, and that's pretty much it. The routine might be just watch TV and eat. That's it. Like, so there's not too many things you do in a day. So you need to understand that your attention is so important to your success, and in anything too, in terms of business. I'm going to break it down for you. So let's say when you're 18 to 21, that age group, you're 18 to 21, your attention is partying, drinking, smoking, fun. That's where your attention is, and that's where it goes. That's what you do. That's where all your attention is going. Let's say when you're 21 to 35 years old, your attention now is settling down, family, business, kids, house, that's where your attention is going. That's how your life starts going. Now, let's say you're 35 to 55. Your attention now is your kids' college, your retirement, your life insurance, your life savings. That's where your attention is going. Now, let's say you're, 55 to 75 years old. Your attention now is, damn, I'm close to death. So, your retirement money, your legacy, what you've done for your life, your name, your grandkids, your death, because that's coming up. So that's where your attention is going. You need to understand how important that is. Your attention is pretty much guiding you, telling you where to go, where you're going. That's why attention is key to your success. That's the problem that's holding you back, because your attention is on the wrong things, if possible, if you're not going the right way. That's where your attention is going, and that's what's happening is causing your effects. Your attention is the wrong things. So where your attention goes is where your energy goes. Or another way to say, wherever your attention goes, that's where your energy flows. So if you pay attention to BS stuff, you're going to get BS. That's the result. That's where your attention is going. If you pay attention to money, you will get more money. If you pay attention to getting more business, you'll get more business. If you pay attention to, whatever, being creative, you'll be more creative. You have to increase your attention to whatever you're trying to go towards. So for me, if my attention is real estate, my attention is on money. My attention is on money. If you can understand that, you have to understand that that's what I focus on. That's where my attention goes. That's where my attention goes now. That's where all my attention goes. It's on a couple things. Like I said, your day usually consists of a couple things, most likely 2 to 3 things. The max, I'd say 4 things. But your day, the majority of your day consists of those 4 things. Now, some things you can't control because you're gonna have to sleep regardless. That's one thing, But that's not your control. The things you can control are the things when you're awake. So those are four things during the day when you're awake that can help you in terms of your success. So if you like, I'm just gonna give my example. Right now, my focus and my attention is going towards real estate and my seminar. That's it. That's where every single day, either I'm reading something to improve, make sure I get better for the seminar, or I'm promoting it, or marketing it, or you know, trying to find ways to put ads somewhere, or place ads outside, or put ads in the store, that's where my attention is going because I want my seminar to be successful. Same thing with real estate. Every single day, same thing. My attention goes there. So for you, whatever your adventure is, whatever you'll want for your success, you got to realize that your attention is the most powerful thing. Is the most powerful thing. It's guiding you to where you're going. Just simple as that. It's guiding you to where you're going. So if you think, I'm going to be able to start a business, go to school, start, a store, like you can't have your attention span split into 10 different things. You won't get anything done. You won't get anything done. It will be, you know, you don't have the energy to put in the amount of time it needs to be successful for whatever you're going after. Because if you put your attention in 10 different things, that means you can only put in a minimum of 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes, which is nothing if you want to be successful. Your attention needs to be there for hours, days, months to see some kind of results. So your attention matters. So for me, like I said, I focus on 2 different things. That's it, every single day. Those 2 things. This podcast, these things, I focus on them, but only on that day because I have so many other things to run. I'm a CEO, so I have to focus on so many other things for a business. I have to focus so much on my properties, my management, my rentals, my cleanup crews, my fix-ups, my basements, my things that improve the quality of my business. That's what the things I need to focus on. My attention, that's where it goes. So I make sure my business grows. Any business that's dying most likely has attention on the wrong things. Any business that's dying. So if you see that you're declining in health, your attention is not on your health. If you see, your money's always decreasing, that means you don't have the knowledge to understand money. So you don't have attention on your money. Anywhere where attention does not go is gonna decay. It's going to lose. It's going to decrease. So you have to be efficient with your attention. Your attention guides you to where you're going. So if you're constantly, an example, if you leave a house for a couple of days, a year, is going to lose, because it's going to grow grass, it's going to decay in terms of inside, insects, all these other things, because there's no attention to it. But you pay attention to a house can last you 100 years. It's the same thing. So if you think that, my attention's on, I got to get more followers on Instagram, I got to get more followers on Twitter. Yes, your attention is going to go there. Yes, you might get the more followers, but how's that increased your life? How's that improved you? How's it improved your business? It has not. So you need to find ways to make sure your attention is bringing back some kind of return. What's your return on your attention? Are you putting in the time it takes in terms of the right things, or are you putting the time in terms of things that don't matter, that don't bring you any kind of success, any kind of progress? If you pay attention to money, if you come to the seminar and you take notes and you pay attention to money the way I'm going to teach people, you will grow. That will grow. If you pay attention to to learn about how to fix yourself in terms of personal development, and you come to the seminar and you sign up for the coaching and everything, then you'll see yourself grow. It's those kind of things that, what kind of attention are you trying to grow? Are you trying to fix yourself? Are you trying to fix a business? Are you trying to fix a relationship? You just put attention towards it. Put some serious attention, hours, days, months. Put some attention to it every single day. Like I said, you only have 3 or 4 things to focus on. Or 4 is the most, and that's even still pushing it. So you want to make sure that your focus and your attention is on something that's going to progress you, and it's for a long period of time. You might not see the success tomorrow. You might not see the success, you know, a week from now. You might not see the success a month from now. You might not see the effect of it. But if you realize that your attention is what's holding back on your success, if your attention is on I'm working a 9 to 5, that's where your attention is going. After you finish your 9 to 5, you have no focus on anything else because you've taken so much of your time over the day to focus on just put your attention on that 9 to 5 to make somebody else rich. But if you focus on, you put some attention on, let's say, your money, or your podcast, or something that can make you a return, then now you're going to see some kind of progress. You're going to see some kind of progress. If your attention is on finishing college, there's nothing else you'd be focused on except getting a great grade. That's it. But if you have your focus on starting a business, you're in college, you work a 9 to 5, you have no idea on how to handle your money, you have no idea where your attention is going because it's scattered to 100 different things, then you have no chance for success. If you take your attention, and for myself, I focus on two things right now. Two things: real estate and my seminar. That's it. Those two things take up 80 to 90% of my time a day. That's where my attention goes. I'm focusing on something that's going to progress me. I'm focusing on something that's going to grow me. It might not be, like I said, tomorrow, it might not be next week, but I know for a fact that my attention going into these things will improve myself, improve my situation, improve my bank account. It'll improve all the things around me, my people. Because the more I learn, the more I can give to you guys. The more I can teach you guys, the more you can teach somebody else. The more you can teach somebody else, the more some change can really happen in terms of finances, in terms of mental, in terms of personal growth. If you're stuck and you feel like, I don't know how come I'm not moving, focus on where's your attention going. Where is your attention going? Where are your eyes consistently? Follow your eyes. Study your eyes. What are you studying every day? What are you reading every day? What are you gazed at every day? Are you gazed at a TV on Netflix? Or are you gazed on a book? Are you gazed at a seminar, learning from somebody? Or are you gazed on a video game? Are you gazed on, fixing a building, consistently showing up and getting contracts and stuff? Is that where your gaze going? That means your attention is going there. That means that building's gonna make you some money. Understand, your attention is going to be, it leads you, it shows you where you're going, your attention. But if you take your attention and you just focus on simple, stupid things, the latest Trump story, the latest accident, the latest mishapping, the latest, conspiracy theory, the latest election, the latest I'm a Democrat, all that stuff is taking your attention away from what you should be focusing on, which is yourself. Your attention should be to yourself. Focus on where your eyes gazing. If you're gazing, 3 or 4 hours on social media and it's not making you money, that's not going to improve you. If you focus on, 3 or 4 hours on a business plan, that's going to improve you. On income statements, that's going to improve you. If you focus your eyes on the seminar that I'm going to be putting on June 30th, Burlington, Hilton Garden Inn, 4 to 7, you'll be improving yourself. Your attention will be better off. You take notes and you go back to those notes and your eyes are gazing at those notes again. That's where your attention is going. Then you'll start seeing some success, some progress. But if your attention is on constantly at work, at a job, a 9 to 5 to make somebody else rich, your gaze is at some strip club where your gaze is you're throwing money. Your gaze is at something that's taking money out of your pocket. Whatever it is, that's where your attention is going. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen for you. You're going to be losing money. You don't realize why you broke. Why don't I have whatever I want? Why am I regressing instead of progressing? It's where your attention is going. So remember, your attention, wherever that goes, that's where your energy flows. That's where you're going to be successful or you're going to be a failure. 4 things a day. That's all you really focused on. What are you focusing on though? If those 4 things all progress you, in a year from now, you'll be a better person. If all those 4 things are negative to you, a year from now, you're going to be more broke. You're going to be in a worse situation. You're going to be in, worse debt, because that's where your attention is going. Understand how powerful that is. Understand how powerful your attention is. It's one of the most powerful things that I learned for myself, actually from my mentor, my attention. So if you're 18 and 21, you're partying and all that stuff, your attention's there, tough future. But if you're 18, 21, and you're thinking about the stuff that 75-year-olds are thinking about, which is, retirement, legacy, your name. Now you take your attention from the stuff that other people are focusing on, you focus your attention on the long-term stuff. Now you're going to see difference, because the person who's partying now is going to have a broke future. The person planning now is going to have a better future. So that's why I'm trying to teach people is learn how to plan for yourself, learn how to fix yourself, learn how to take your attention off the bad stuff, the stuff that's not going to help you, and get your attention on the stuff that's going to improve you. And it's only 2 or 3 things a day. That's it. You're not going to focus on 10 different things. Pick 2 or 3 things and put your whole focus on it. Besides sleeping, put your whole focus on these 2 things, 3 things, 4 things max. Put your attention towards something that's going to progress you. Trust me, it'll change your life, and it'll help you invest in your future. Guys, June 30th, 4 to 7, I expect to see every single one of you guys there. Is going to be life-changing. It's going to be more information than I can provide, but it's going to be for everyone. So make sure you show up. Hilton Garden Inn, 4 to 7. I can't wait to see you guys there. Until next time, I'll see you at the top.